You're watching Carolina and Company Live, your source for fun, entertainment, and events. With your host, Amanda Kinseth and Cecil Chandler. If it's happening in the area, then it's on Carolina and Company Live.
And hello, everybody. Welcome to Carolina and Company Live. I'm Cecil Chandler. Who are you?
Renee Reppick.
I forget. I have so many co-hosts. Every time I turn around, I got another one. I'm just kidding. Renee's our co-host this week. She's been with us so far. How's it been so far?
It's great. I love
Really?
it. Yeah.
All right, we're going to talk more about that a little later.
Okay, that sounds great.
First off, what do we have to do every day at this time?
The weather.
Check on it?
Yes, check
Let's
on the
do
weather.
it.
It's a beautiful day out there. A lot more sunshine down at the beach compared to the past 2 days. You can see it on your 2nd Avenue Pier camera. Lots of folks enjoying that sunshine. It extends up and down the Grand Strand. Gorgeous day to be at the beach, but just be careful. It's hot and it is humid. These are your current temperatures. It's 90 right now in Myrtle Beach and Georgetown, 91 in Florence. That's only half the story. You factor in the humidity. It feels like the mid-90s. Actually, is up to 97 for that heat index in Georgetown, 96 in Florence and Myrtle Beach. We will see a little bit of a sea breeze develop right along the immediate coastline. So those 90s, that's about where you're going to top out along the coastline. We will see the chance for a shower or thunderstorm to fire up as we go through the afternoon and evening, but you can see on our high-res futurecast, those will be few and far between. Afternoon numbers will be in the upper 80s to around 90 by the beaches with the mid-90s inland, but it will feel like triple digits at times. Certainly continuing to talk about that heat over the next 7 days, although the weekend we do see a slight dip of the temperatures. Unfortunately, when Cecil sees that Saturday forecast, I might get yelled at. There's a 40% chance for rain out there on Saturday. That's one of the reasons why our temperatures are down just a touch, along with the extra cloud cover, but still in the upper 80s. For the inland areas, you will see temperatures generally staying in the mid-90s until we get into Saturday, where they stay closer to the lower end of the 90s. Most rain chances over the next 7 days are isolated at best, 20 to 30% chance, but we do have to keep an eye out on Saturday, mainly in the afternoon and evening, for those widely scattered showers and thunderstorms. But the dogs will certainly love it, and I'm sure you'll find out more about that puppy coming up here in a few minutes.
Weather is brought to you by A&I Fire and Water Restoration.
Good afternoon, Carolinas. I'm Crystal Costa. Here's what we're working on today. The family of a 21-year-old autistic woman who died is suing the Department of Disabilities and Special Needs, while family members say she died at the hands of employees at the PD Center in Florence. Plus, another day, another delay on the demolition of the old trust building in Florence. Find out what's holding up the process now. And an environmental action group says South Carolina's beach water is among the worst in the country. But find out why some local officials are fighting back against those claims. Those stories and much more tonight for your news at 6.
It's time now for Amanda's Baby Cast, brought to you by Kangaroo Pouch. Now let's see a picture of little Sammy.
I want to see what he's doing today. Let's check him out. He says, you know that?
I know that outfit.
Wow. All right.
He's saying, it to him.
What's he saying? Let's go, Mom. I'm ready to ride around some. Put me on the golf cart. Let's take off.
He's so precious.
There he is. All right. We're keeping up with Amanda while she's out. You got 4 more weeks, girl. 4 more weeks. And you're coming back to work. All right. Let's find out a little bit about what's happening in the area today. Something going on over in Marion, South Carolina. I'm talking about the Art Council of Marion County presents Shakespeare, Queens, Witches, and Wenches on Thursday, July 17th. It's going to start at 5:30, a one-time showing only at the Marion Opera House. You know what that is, right on the corner off Main. And the show will promote literacy and interest in classic work. One show only. You better go check it out now if you like it. It's going to be Shakespeare, Queens, Witches, and Wenches. All that's coming up on July 17th, and we'll talk more about that a little later on. All right, now, I mean, have people been watching you?
People have been watching.
What are they saying about you?
I have friends that are saying, I want your autograph, or that I'm doing great. Yeah.
Well, that's good, Renee. That's good.
It's exciting.
You're getting a little more relaxed, too.
A little bit.
All right, here we go. Today's Thursday, June 26th, and this is Please Take My Children to Work Day. Take my children. All right, here we go. And it's also National Chocolate Pudding Day.
Yum.
Ooh, I like that. All right, let's check on some birthdays today, okay? 1970. Chris O'Donnell, he's 44. Batman Forever TV, and he's on the TV show is NCIS Los Angeles, the hot show that's out right now. He's 44. 1973, Gretchen Wilson, 41. Country singer. Her first hit was Redneck Woman. And before this, now listen, she was a cook and a bartender before making it big. 1974, Derek Jeter, 40 years old, won 5 championships with the New York Yankees. How about that? Today in history, it was 1959. Queen Elizabeth and President Eisenhower opened the St. Lawrence Seaway. I like Ike. My grandfather had a tie that said, I like Ike. Wish I still had it. 1964, the Beatles released a Hard Day's Night album. Now, from the Know-It-All department, you ready?
I'm ready.
You got to take a guess on this one. What is the best-selling car in the U.S.?
Oh, my goodness. Honda Accord.
Should have said Hyundai,
Oh, okay.
That's all right, that's all right. It's not a car, it's a truck. According to the U.S. Auto Sales, it is the Ford F-Series. Ford sold 763,402 trucks last year. So the Ford F-Series is the hottest selling car, well, you call it a truck. That's from the Know-It-All department today. You learn something every day on this show, and if you want to know what's going on, you always got to watch this show. We got an interesting show today. We got a lot of people from Darlington here, my hometown, to talk about stuff. Plus, coming up, we've got Coastline Pet Supply, and we're going to find out what Tommy's got today.
Hudson, you ready? Come on, buddy, let's go.
It doesn't have to be just a trip to the park. Pets are welcomed at Coastline Pet Supply. Our pets don't get to choose where to shop, and pet parents who care shop at Coastline Pet Supply. They specialize in holistic and premium pet foods. Don't shop big box, shop local, and receive the personal service your pet deserves. Be sure to take advantage of this week's in-store special at Coastline Pet Supply.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. All right, Tommy from Coastline Pet Supply, where he has everything for your pets. Well, we're going to find out what Tommy's got today. What is this? He's got a dog?
He's got a dog, a very precious puppy named Maddie.
That's his new dog.
Yeah, I got Maddie. Sunday will be 3 weeks ago. She's a rescue. Somebody found her at Dunkin' Donuts.
Really?
And somehow or another, she made her way to Dr. Jansky at Ark Animal, and the Humane Society couldn't take her, so they called one of my employees to foster her, and, well, she brought her to the store. And
that was all it took.
That's the rest of the story. She's a good dog. She's had some little food aggression issues, but she's over that now. And
oh, good.
She's doing good, but she'll be at the store, just like me, 7 days a week.
All right, now she'll be working, too, won't you? You'll have her working.
She'll be the new boss, new Ramrod.
All right, what you got hot right now this week at Coastline?
For the rest of this month, our Natural Balance dog treats are buy one, get one free.
Okay.
And then starting on the 1st of next month, all the Natural Balance dog foods, large bags, are $10 off a bag.
That's
and
a
that'll
deal.
Be for the entire month. Yeah, and those bags run $45, $55, so $10 off that's a real good savings.
That is.
They also have a frequent feeder program on the Natural Balance. You buy 12 bags, 13th bag's free, and we just keep everything there at the store, so you don't have to clip coupons or anything. We keep it all right there.
Maddie's a little active there a little bit.
Yeah, I've lost quite a bit of blood this past couple of weeks, but that's all right. We'll stop by Conway Hospital on the way back, get a pint.
All right, now what else you got in the store? We got a lot of this stuff. You got fish. You got a little bit of everything, Tommy. When it comes
we
to
got a lot of saltwater fish in this morning, and as well as some soft and hard corals. And of course, we got ferrets and rabbits, and everything else that goes along with it. Got a Uramastic in, some redfoot tortoises, sulcata tortoises. So got a good selection in right now.
You got any snakes and anything like that?
Oh, yeah.
You got a lot of snakes?
Got a decent amount. Got some balls and some morphs and corn snakes, rat snakes, king snakes.
Now, you were talking about the spider trap. How you pronounce it? I can't even pronounce it.
Tarantula.
Tarantula, that's what it is. You have any of those?
I don't think I've got any at the moment. I'll have to check when I get back. But
he brought one time to the show, and it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
A lot of people buy tarantulas?
It's a small market, but the people who have them generally have several. They don't have just one. It's just like people who buy a ferret. They'll buy a ferret and then come back 3 weeks later and buy another one.
That's what would scare me. I had a tarantula in a cage, and I'd come in there, and the cage was empty.
Somebody brought one in the other couple of months ago that was dead that he had for 20 years that a Marine had given to him. And thing was that big.
Oh, my gosh.
All right. Always good to hear from Tommy and Coastline Pet Supply. He's located right there at 3530 Northgate Drive in Myrtle Beach. Check him out for all your pet needs. Tommy can help you.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live, and right now we're discussing Darlington and the Darlington Chamber of Commerce.
That's right. There's always something going on in my hometown, and I enjoy having everybody on to talk about it. And we've got Hannah and Quinetta.
Quinetta, very
good. I got it right. Okay. Y'all got a lot going on over in Darlington, but your big deal is coming up at the Darlington Raceway.
That's right. It's Freedom Fest, and it's next Friday night on the 4th of July.
All right, now what's going to happen there?
We are a lot of stuff. We have several bands. Outshine, they're very hot, up and coming. They recently had, 3,000 downloads a day on their new hit single.
Wow.
Yeah, just hit number 8 on the chart. So we're really excited to have them there. We have a kids zone. We have a 20 to 25 minute fireworks show, a motorcycle cruising. It's all kind of vehicles. So we're very excited about this.
All right, now, Gonetta, what are you going to be doing? You're the co-chairman.
I'm just going to be smiling a lot because I have done a lot of work up until that point. No, we are going to have a great time, and I'll be there to help Hannah and keep things straight. We've got a lot of really cool things lined up.
And putting something together like this, it's not a simple task.
It is not. No, it is not. But it's been so much fun, and it's been worth it because this huge event has turned into just something that we're able to just give right back to the people of Darlington. So it's well worth all the time.
And the key word you said, Hannah, free?
That's right, free parking and free admission.
So everything's free, just come.
That's right. You can come and enjoy the fireworks, the band, the atmosphere, just being at the racetrack, the kids zone, the cruising, all for free. If you want to eat, we have some vendors and merchandise and food vendors available.
Okay, now that's going to be on July 4th and starts at what time?
It's from 4 to 10.
4 to 10.
That's
Fireworks
right.
following when it's dark, about 9 o'clock.
That was like 9:30.
About 9:30
That's
during
right.
that part. All right,
Yeah.
you got something else going on right now. The Chamber's always doing things, of course, to promote Darlington. Now, you have an app?
That's
What's
right.
this about?
Well, you know, technology's really moving in that direction. That's the way people communicate now. And so we're excited to have this one app. You know, if you need any kind of information about Darlington, you go straight to the app and you can download when you download the app, you have access to the businesses and their restaurants and their menus and specials that they have going on. We want to link it to the police department, send out push notifications, things like that. So we're very excited to bring everybody to one place to communicate and find out what's going on.
Before you leave, I don't know a lot about adding all these apps. I have to get the interns to help me. But I want you to put that app on my phone.
Well, we haven't launched it yet.
You haven't? When's it coming out?
Well, I've seen a prototype of it,
Okay.
and I've really, with Freedom Fest going on this past week, I've had a lot of attention there. So on July 5th, I'm hitting the ground running on this app, and we're going to make sure to get it up and going within
All right,
the
now
next
how can
month.
somebody find out about what they need to do and how they get it? How can they get it?
Call the chamber
That's all
or
you gotta
send me
do?
an email. That's right.
What's the number to Chamber? Give it to them.
It's 843-393-2641.
That's the Darlington Chamber.
That's
Call
right.
them.
The Darlington.
The really cool thing about the app, too, is that it links to other areas, like the Hartsville app, the Florence app. So anything happening in those areas, they all share calendars, they share events. And so if you download our Darlington app, you also have access to other areas in the, in the PD.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It is pretty
right.
cool.
Girls, anything else coming? I know y'all they're still doing the thing around the courthouse. What do they call it? The market?
The market on the square on
they're
Saturday
still putting
mornings.
That together,
They
aren't
are.
And that's pretty good.
Yeah, we are also hoping, we haven't done much work on it yet, so I don't even know if I should mention it, but we're hoping to bring something to the square in the fall to do on a regular basis.
Okay. We all still have the, in October, it's the Sweet Potato Festival.
Yep, they do. The Pilot Club hosts that.
That's right. I was on the committee that started that with the
Oh,
JCs
wow.
a long time ago.
It's really grown since
It
then,
has.
hasn't it?
Believe me, it's grown. It used to be a 2-day event. I think they do 1 day now, right?
Yeah, I think so.
One day. Yeah, I think it is. Well, girls, thank y'all so much for being here. Keep up the good work in Darlington. Let me know about this app where I can put it on my phone.
I sure
keep
will.
up what's going
I sure
on.
will.
All right?
Thank you for having us.
All right.
Thank
We got a
you.
lot more coming up. What we going to do? What you got to do now? What you got to say?
We'll be right back with more Carolina and Company Live.
And welcome back to Carolina and Company Live. The Darlington Raceway, let me tell you, when 75,000 people come to Darlington for the race for a town of 7,000, it's unbelievable. Let me tell you, they do a lot for the community. Every time you turn around, they're sponsoring something or doing something.
They are.
Yeah. Now, something about a drive-in movie?
I heard about that. There's a drive-in.
What, a drive-in movie coming?
Well, it's a pseudo drive-in movie because we can't link up the technology to get people to actually drive in and put through the receivers.
Right.
So Hartsville very nicely gave us their screen to use. It's a 20 by 40 screen. We're going to feature cars tomorrow night. Free event at the racetrack. Bring a blanket, bring some dinner, bring your kids. We went and bought wiffle ball bats and a volleyball court and all this. So we're just going to have a big kind of fair-like festival tomorrow night at the racetrack.
It's a fun thing. Chip's the new president there. Now, you've been there how long, Chip?
Almost a year now.
Almost a year. And this is your first venture as president of a raceway.
Yes, sir.
And you're learning a lot?
Every day. I mean, every day I wake up and I say, what are we going to learn today? And, you know, the great thing I have is, you know, Bridget has been there about as long as I've been alive and really runs the joint.
You got that right.
She does really run it. I mean, if I just do what Bridget she keeps me in line. If I do what she tells me, I'm in good shape. And, you know, the rest of the staff, they've been there 6 or 8 years or even longer. And it's been an honor to work with them and really learning from them. I told them on the first day, I said, I'm going to learn a lot more from you than you're going to learn from me.
Well, let me tell you, she talks highly of you.
I pay her real well.
She does. That's good.
Well, yeah.
Now, what else you got coming? What else coming to the track?
So, again, you know, Quinetta and
4th
of July Festival, really excited about that. The Greater Darlington Chamber of Commerce has been an absolute joy to work with. And those guys have been working so hard to make sure this first-time event is going to go off without a hitch. And, you know, the city of Darlington's helped out. They've stepped up with the sponsoring the fireworks display. And it's really been a community effort, and that's been fun to watch. But I tell you, Hannah Stanley from the Darlington Chamber, she's also new. She's been on the job about a year as well, and she came to me with this idea, and we've all run with it, and I'm really excited to see about next Friday.
All right.
And we also announced about a marathon. We're doing a marathon.
That's right. I was going to ask you about that.
I'm obviously not running the marathon, but I will be there to support. We're doing that in the fall, and then we're doing our big speed and feed, the barbecue festival and car show in November. So we got a lot going on.
I was there last year. I thought one of the judges on it. I got to eat a lot of free food.
And you know what? You're back in.
I'll come back again. I'll be glad to.
I know the keys to your heart.
That's right. You got to feed me, and I'll come do it. I'll tell you.
That's right.
Well, Dennis, you got Dennis doing your PR for you. He does a great job also.
Yeah, this is actually his last day. He doesn't know it.
What?
I'm just kidding.
Sorry, Dennis. You're fired, buddy. Get your ride back to Darlington.
Actually, he drove me, so I got to get a ride. Yeah, no, Dennis has been great. Dennis, I was telling him this morning, he doesn't get excited very often.
No, he doesn't.
And I'm very excited. So we're a nice mix. You know, Dennis, he keeps me kind of even keel and make sure I say the right things most of the time. And then when I don't, he makes sure to come and say, why'd you say that? But no, I tell you, we do have a great team. Dennis is a great member of our team. Jeff Taylor, who's been at the Raceway for 10 years. I'm very blessed to be a part of Darlington Raceway. It means so much, not only to NASCAR, but to the Darlington community. And for me to be able to lead the team and really get integrated with the community has been awesome.
Well, let me tell you, I grew up in Darlington. I watched that track progress over the years, and putting lights up was just an amazing, amazing deal for Darlington. And the tradition continues.
Yeah, we're really looking forward to 2015. We have some really exciting news that hopefully will be announced in the next 7 days about our future and with some partnerships and just to solidify our position. So really excited about all the things we got going on and look forward to the rest of the summer.
All right, we thank you a lot, buddy. Yeah. Dennis, he was just kidding. You still got a job. All right, stay with us. We'll be right back with some more today.
Company Live, it's a show for the community, about the community. We focus on events going on, local businesses, things that families can do together. And when I moved here, I not only fell in love with the beach, but the people here and the community. And I feel so privileged to be a part of a show like this, where we get to help the community and go out and meet them and just have fun with them and hopefully provide a fun show and an enjoyable show for them to watch.
Here at Surfwater Promotions, we've been helping business promote their brands throughout the PD and along the Grand Strand since 1997. Screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, signs, banners, flags, vehicle wraps. We have everything and more to promote your business at Surfwater Promotions. Here at Surfwater Promotions, we've been helping business promote their brands throughout the PD and along the Grand Strand since 1997. Screen printing, embroidery, promotional products, signs, banners, flags, vehicle wraps. We have everything and more to promote your business at Surfwater Promotions.
I love the Y because it's an easy place to work out. It's totally comfortable. Staff is great. There's always plenty of equipment. Never have to wait. It just makes it an easy workout. Get in, get out, and on with the day. It's a great place to be.
Change your life with the YMCA.
Welcome back to Carolina and Company Live.
All right, now there's something going on at Market Common, right?
Yes, I discovered this. It's been going on for a while, but they have a free concert at Valor Park at Market Common from 7 to 9. And tonight, I know it's the Josh Brannon Band. I'm excited.
Oh, that's pretty. Is it a free event?
It's free.
Free?
They have vendors there to sell food or whatever, but it's free.
Man, I tell you, I like something free. Market Common tonight is 7 o'clock, Valerie Park, if you want to have some fun. You're good. Tomorrow's your last day.
Woo!
You all right?
I made it.
All right, we've had a lot of fun. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget, back here tomorrow. Tomorrow is what day?
Friday.
You got it. I thought you would say hump day. It's Friday. Have a great day, everybody. Stay cool. Be cool. It's hot outside.
Yeah.
Tell them
bye. Bye, Renee.
Bye, Renee. Bye, Cecil.